Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, and this is your general scope for the week of March 20th, 2017. And if you're new to my channel, I welcome you. And I don't have any messages to share for this week, but let's just get started with you, shall we? Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, okay. Start off the week really great. So we have the Three of Cups, an emotional card, an emotional celebration. This is a card of celebration, or some reason to celebrate. Next card we have is the Ten of Cups. This is a card of emotional completion, happy home, happy family life, a happily ever after card, emotional bliss. But yes, emotional completion. That's all I need to say. Yeah. So happy home, happy family life, emotional bliss. Next card we have is the Karma card. It is in the upright position, so don't worry about that. You're in a good karmic position. Karmically, how can I say this? You're in a place of good karmic energy. Okay. And I came through this card before. I have to go read up on it, but because I didn't know that card was in there. I think I just recently came upon it. Was it last week or the week before? I can't really remember. But you're in a good karmic energy at this time. So that's good news. Three of Swords. Okay, don't freak out about this one. It is about heartbreak, pain, betrayal. It's more thought process than anything in it. And to you, it just seems so real, like it happened yesterday. And maybe it did happen yesterday. And it is a card that I say that what the energies tell me is that it's okay to visit, it's okay to be there, because you've been hurt, you've been betrayed, there's pain involved, there's heartbreak involved. Just don't live there, don't stay there too long. But like I said, it's more on a thought process than anything. That's what the swords represents, thought process. I want to say maybe it's not happening to you, maybe it's happening to somebody else, because it is a thought process and it is a communication process here. And maybe somebody has said bad things to you, made your heart break. Maybe you said something bad to somebody else, made their heart break. So it could be on either or on this one, okay, if it makes sense to you. Next card we have is the Strength card. So if that heartbreak, that betrayal has happened to you, you're going to find the strength and the courage, or you're going to have to find it toward the end of the week, or right after this had happened, or if it's still going on for you, you're going to have to find the strength and the courage to get over this, to make it through, okay? And then we have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is being restricted, and it's either you put yourself into this situation, but on another note, I don't think so. The stronger message for me is somebody else has put you into this position to make you think restrictively and communicate restrictively. Because if you look closely at this card, if you can see it, this person is bounded, and this person could not bound herself. Somebody else has bounded her or binded her. You probably didn't want to see it all, but you did not bind yourself. So I say it's more on the latter. Someone has put you into in this position to make you think and communicate restrictively. So pay attention with that. Just be aware of this as well. But I think it has to do with that Three of Swords card, being heartbroken, betrayed, and it's making you think and communicate in a very restrictive manner. Last card we have is the Eight of Wands. Good news coming in, and quite swiftly at that, and that's always good to hear. For others, it could be travel, and it could be far travel as well. But if it's not far travel, it could be like within your own city, sort of say. But travel, still the same. travel. For other readers, they tend to message this as things still up in the air, and if that makes sense to you, then so be it. And it might kind of make sense with the heartbreak, the betrayal, and the being restricted. But just remember, you need the strength and the courage to move on and move forward. And maybe good news is coming your way, but maybe things are just still up in the air with you regarding this other person. Okay. So let's kind of recap here. So either celebration or a reason to celebrate. That's always good. You're in a happily ever after. You're in an emotional bliss, an emotional completion, happy home, happy family life. You're also in a sense of good karmic energy at this time, probably about midweek. But then we have heartbreak, betrayal, maybe harsh words were being exchanged. So pain and suffering involved there. If it's not you, then it's somebody else, which will, if it is you, then you have to find the strength and the courage to get up and move on and get over this. But you're still being in a restrictive, you're still in a you're still in a place of being restricted. So the way you think or the way you communicate, and somebody else has put this upon you. If not somebody else, then you did put it upon yourself to think restrictively and communicate restrictively. But like I say, I think it's more of somebody else putting you in this position, and things still up in the air for you. But good news, swift news coming to you, good news coming to you swiftly, I should say, by the end of the week. Excuse me. And like I say in all my videos, I don't necessarily represent each card to the day of the week. It is energy, so it flows throughout the week, okay? Travel may be involved for you too, and it doesn't necessarily mean far away travel. For some of you, maybe far away travel. For others of you, maybe it's just within your own city or to another city, or something like that. So I thank you for watching. I don't think I see anything else going on here. No, but good beginning of the week, and maybe middle toward like the weekend, not so good. But like I said, just find the strength and the courage to get through this. So again, I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Hopefully, I just wish you a very good week regardless. And it takes two to tarot, just remember, so to speak. And I bid you aloha.